I need to drop this outboard down one mounting hole, and so that's what we're going to be doing today. There are two methods that I think I might be able to do this. My goal is I don't have a forklift, I don't have anything to strap this thing to, so I could either one, build an A-frame and then use a come along to pick it up, or two, my idea is to undo the top two bolts. Boom, boom, I'll take those two out. I'm going to trim this thing down and I'm going to put it on a block. And my idea is that if I put this on blocks and I loosen these two right here, the weight of the engine is going to be on the skeg, and I can trim it just a smidgen, which will let it drop down, and then I can then be able to hopefully align these two bolts here. I might take a line and go from cleat around the engine over to that cleat there to try and keep the engine from moving left or right. But that's my idea. So let's go ahead, and these look like 3/4 bolts, and I'm gonna go find me some blocks. I'm gonna find some blocks, put some blocks here, and then we will loosen those up. The other thing that I need to make sure that I do though is we've got to reseal these holes. So they don't have the best amount of sealant on there already, so that is my next task, is to figure out, because I'm gonna want to hopefully be able to pull this engine out enough to be able to stick something in there and squirt my sealant in there when I put the bolts back on. Well, bolts are out, those are loosened. I'm definitely, oh, there it goes. We're undone there. On this side, we're undone on this side. So now the key is we're definitely crooked. Huh? Uh-oh, look at that. That's a broken bolt. I'm not sure what that is, but there's definitely something there. It's like paint or something. I scratched it. Yeah, it's like a paint or something. It's weird. So now we just need to get this thing to go down enough to where we can get that bolt through. And once I get the bolt through, let me see if this will work. Okay, that's just, oh, it did. Boom, right there. I got that one right. So let me send this through. So we've lowered that one. Now as for this one, that one's right on the money too. Look at that. That is perfect. So now what I need to do, I need to take these bolts out one at a time and seal them and then put them back up. So let me go get some sealant, and then I'm gonna take that one out. I'm gonna take that one out one at a time, seal up the holes, tighten them down, that way they're tight. And then as I take each one out individually, it won't mess me up as far as like the holes not aligning, because I need to make sure that I get all that. I mean, I might even be able to lay this thing out a little bit more in order to be able to seal behind there a little bit better than just caking that hole. I mean, I guess with it a little bit loose, I could stick it in there and seal this up. So let me go get some sealant and then we'll finish this up. Well, that actually worked ridiculously well. So got the engine lowered by one hole, which is exactly what we wanted to do. Now, obviously, this is only a 90 horse outboard. This thing probably weighs, I don't know, a couple 100 pounds. So this whole deal, doing it that way, Worked on this. I don't know if this would really work on like a 400 that weighs 700 pounds or like a 350 that weighs 900 pounds, but for what we just did, this worked out beautifully. Now basically what I need to do is go and put this in the water. So if you wanted to do the same thing, you would need something to pull the engine off without doing it that way. But you know, now lifting it, I don't know if I'd be able to trim it and lift it. You might have to like work it out, but I would imagine that you would be able to do it something similar. You just have to play around with it using the trim and the blocks and like, you know, the angle of how it's going up and down. But generally most outboards are exactly like this. So you've got, you know, nothing here and the holes there. So usually this will work. If you got holes here, then that wouldn't work. But yeah, that's how I was able to lower my engine without having a lift.